Hello everyone, how are you? So in our last lecture we discussed about definition and classification of acids. In today's lecture we are going to discuss about preparation and properties of acids. So let's start our lecture with preparation of acids. The first method to prepare acid is by direct combination. For example, when H2 gas reacts with bromine liquid, it gives us hydrogen bromide acid in liquid form. One more example, when H2 gas combines with Cl2 liquid, this one gives us 2 moles of hydrochloric acid. So, by direct combination, we are able to prepare acids. Second one is by reaction of non-metallic oxides. By reaction of non-metallic oxides with water. So, non-metallic oxides are acidic oxides. Non-metallic oxides are acidic oxides. For example, when CO2 reacts with water, it forms H2CO3, which is known as carbonic acid. Let us take one more example. SO3, sulfur trioxide, when reacts with water, it gives us H2SO4, which is sulfuric acid. This acid is also known as king of chemicals. This acid is also known as king of chemicals. So, note it down. The third method to prepare acids is by oxidation of nonmetals. The third method is by oxidation of nonmetals. S8 is non-metal, exists in octaatomic form. When combined with HNO3, it gives us H2SO4 plus water plus SO2. So, for balancing this reaction, we need 48 moles of nitric acid gives 8 moles of H2SO4, 16 moles of water and 48 moles of NO2, not SO2. Take one more example. P4, when reacts with HNO3, it gives us H3PO4 plus water plus NO2. With the oxidation of nonmetals, we get our desired acid which we want. Balance this reaction is your homework. So, these are the three methods by which we can prepare acids. Next, we are going to start physical properties of acids. Next one is physical properties of acids. First physical properties of acids is acids are corrosive in nature. Acids are corrosive in nature. That is H2SO4, HNO3, etc. These are some acids which have corrosive action on skin. Second one, acids are sour in taste. Acids are sour in taste. For example, citric acid is present in citrus fruits, which is sour in taste. Next one, acids exist in solid as well as liquid form. So, acids exist in solid as well as liquid form. Examples: acids have solid physical state, are, first one is boric acid, formula is H3BO3. Second one is oxalic acid, formula is COOH, single bond COOH. One is boric acid, another one is oxalic acid. Third example of the acid which exists in solid state is tartaric acid. Third one is tartaric acid, and the structure of this acid is, this acid consists 2 carboxyl groups. Fourth one is citric acid, which is present in citrus fruits. The formula is COOH, CH2, C, COOH, OH, CH2 and COH. These are some examples of acids which have solid state. Now, acids which have liquid physical state. Next one, acids which have liquid physical state. That is HCl, HNO3, H2SO4, etc. So, this one is the third physical property of acid. First one is nature, second one is taste, third one is physical state, and the fourth physical property of acid is acids are good conductor of electricity. Acids are good conductor of electricity because they dissociate and gives ions. They conduct electricity because they dissociate and gives ions. And the last physical property of acids is they change the color of indicators. property is acids, or they change the color of indicators. Indicators, what are indicators? हम इसको आगे इस चैप्टर में डिस्कस करेंगे. जस्ट अ स्मॉल डेफिनेशन. Substances which helps us to distinguish between acid and base are known as indicators. So let's discuss how the acids changes the color of indicators. Indicator, color of the indicator and changed color. First one is blue litmus solution. The color of blue litmus solution is blue. When we add some acid in this solution, the blue color changes to red. Methyl orange, is an indicator. Its color is orange. And this color changes into red. When we add acid or when we add methyl orange in acidic solution, its color changes into red. Next indicator, phenolphthalein. This indicator is colorless. On adding acid, there is no change in the color. It's remain colorless. So, these are the 5 physical properties of acids. First one is they are corrosive in nature. First one is corrosive in nature. Second one is they are sour in taste. Third one, their physical state. Fourth one, they change the color of indicators. And fifth one, they are good conductor of electricity. Next topic, we are going to start chemical properties of acids. Next, we are dealing with chemical properties of acids. Chemical properties of acids. In chemical properties of acids, we are going to deal with first chemical property is reaction of acid with base. Reaction of acid with base. Second one, reaction of acid with active metals. Third one, reaction of acid with metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate. Next we discuss about reaction of acids with basic oxides. Next one is reaction of acid with metal sulfide and metal bisulfide. Next we deal with reaction of acids with metal sulfide and metal bisulfide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And next one we are going to deal with reaction with chlorides. Reaction of acids with chlorides. These are the 7 chemical properties of acids which we have to discuss. So, note it down. After that, we just start discussing chemical properties of acids. So, let's start discussing one by one. Let's start with the first reaction of acid with base. Reaction of acid with base. When acid react with base, this one is formed salt and water. This one is formed salt and water. When acid react with base, this one form salt and water, and this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. And this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. For example, when HCl react with NaOH, it forms NaCl plus water. NaOH is sodium hydroxide. And it forms a compound salt named sodium chloride. Next one. One more example. H2SO4 when reacts with KOH, it forms K2SO4 plus water. Balance this reaction. 2 moles of KOH and 2 moles of water is formed here. This substance KOH is known as potassium hydroxide. KOH is potassium hydroxide, whereas K2SO4 is potassium sulfate. This one is the first chemical property of acid. When acid react with base, they form salt and water. This reaction is known as neutralization reaction, and these are the 2 examples. Second chemical property of acid is, we discussed about first one. Now, the second chemical property, reaction of acid with active metals. Reaction of acid with active metals. Second one is reaction of acid with active metals. When acid react with active metal, it forms salt and release hydrogen gas. When acid react with active metals, this reaction results salt with release of or with evolution of hydrogen gas. Let us take one example. Magnesium metal reacts with HCl it results MgCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Balanced. Magnesium metal, when react with hydrochloric acid, it gives magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. One more example. Iron react with sulfuric acid, it gives FeSO4 plus hydrogen gas. FeSO4 is ferrous sulfate. FeSO4 is ferrous sulfate. Take one more example. Zinc plus HCl gives us ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. ZnCl2 is known as zinc chloride. ZnCl2 is known as zinc chloride. So, let's start discussing third chemical property. Note it down. Next, we are dealing with the third chemical property, reaction of acids with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. The next chemical property, third one, is reaction of acids with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. So, when metal carbonates or metal hydrogen carbonates reacts with acids, they form salt plus water plus CO2. So, when metal carbonate reacts with acid, they gives us salt plus water plus carbon dioxide. For example, Na2CO3 when react with HCl, it gives us NaCl, which is a salt, plus water plus CO2. 2 moles of NaCl formed, so we have to take 2 moles of HCl. Now the reaction is balanced. One more example, NaHCO3 metal hydrogen carbonate. This one is sodium carbonate and this compound is sodium hydrogen carbonate and also known as sodium bicarbonate. When react with HCl, this one formed NaCl plus water plus CO2. The reaction is automatically balanced. Note it down. लेफ्ट केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज को हम अपने नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेंगे. यहां तक आप याद कीजिए. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछ सकते हैं.